It's finally unfolding. October 5th, 2025, Sunday, a day carved not on a calendar but in the memory of the soul. A pulse in the rhythm of the universe awakens again. You can feel it, can't you? Something subtle but unstoppable moves beneath the surface of time, like an invisible tide rising toward the shore of your awareness. This is not just another energetic shift. This is the 2222 portal, returning to remind you of who you truly are. It doesn't announce itself with lightning or noise. It comes like breath, quiet, constant, inevitable, a whisper echoing inside the bones of those who can feel. And if you are here, reading these words, it's because your soul recognized the signal long before your mind understood it. You were never out of rhythm. You were being prepared. The sleepless nights, the strange dreams, the feeling that something was about to happen, all of it was the universe rehearsing this moment through you. October 5th is not the start of something new. It is the revelation of what has been silently forming. On this day, the algorithm of the cosmos recalibrates, energy lines cross, timelines merge, and the veil between worlds thins just enough for you to see the light glowing through. Before we go further, pause for a second. Feel this vibration moving through your chest. You didn't find this message by chance, it found you. And if it resonates, then you're already part of the frequency. Subscribe now and comment 999 or 2222 below your sacred manifestation code so that your energy aligns with this wave. Every 999 you write becomes an echo in the universal field, a signal that you are ready to close old cycles and awaken into divine purpose. Together, we raise the resonance of this message so it reaches every sleeping soul who needs to awaken on this very day. Now, breathe. Feel that slight pull at the center of your being. That's the portal recognizing you. The 2222 frequency is not just a number sequence, it's a living geometry, a divine algorithm that rearranges what no longer fits the new pattern of your destiny. The reason you've been sensing déjà vu, noticing recurring symbols, or feeling time bend is because reality itself is adjusting to your consciousness. The universe has begun to respond to your internal vibration. Look closely at what's been happening lately. The numbers repeating on clocks, the same words appearing in random places, familiar faces resurfacing from the past. None of this is coincidence. Synchronicity is the language the universe uses when it decides you're ready to listen. October 5th amplifies that language. It's as if time and destiny are folding into one another, erasing the illusion of randomness. Everything that happens today carries meaning. But this isn't a gentle awakening. It's deep, shadowed, honest. The 2222 portal exposes what's hidden beneath comfort. It demands surrender. It asks you to release everything artificial, masks, roles, expectations, so the truth beneath can breathe again. You may feel the ache of old memories, the tremor of emotions you thought you'd buried. Don't fear it. These aren't setbacks. They're signals that the portal is working through you, purifying your timeline. You might feel restless today, unable to focus, pulled between what was and what's arriving. That's not confusion. It's calibration. The universe is rewriting your inner code. For some, it will appear as sudden emotional tides. For others, as silence so heavy it feels holy. Both are sacred. Both mean you're standing in the current of change. The 2222 portal isn't visible in the sky. It unfolds inside your awareness. It is a mirror turning toward your own soul, showing what was always there but never fully seen. As you step through, you'll begin to sense how perfectly every fragment of your past aligns with this very second. Nothing was wasted. Every heartbreak, delay, and detour was architecture preparing you for this convergence. Remember, this day, October 5th, is not the end of your waiting. It's the awakening of your remembering. The line between past and future dissolves, and for a moment, eternity fits in the space of your breath. Feel it, the hum beneath your skin, the soft electricity in the air. That's the door opening. Walk through it with intention, with presence, with faith that you are exactly where you were meant to be. Because the truth is simple and astonishing. The portal has not appeared outside you. It has opened within you. And once your soul has seen that light, it can never return to sleep again. The world feels strange today, doesn't it? The air carries a weight that cannot be named, a sacred pressure pushing you inward. On October 5th, the light doesn't just fall differently. It moves differently. It bends around you as if trying to show you what lies beyond the ordinary. The 2222 portal has not only opened, it has begun to breathe. And that breath now moves through everything, through time, through memory, through you. You might notice it in the smallest things. The clock striking 2222 when you glance at it. The way a song you haven't heard in years suddenly appears and pierces your heart. The way you feel both heavy and light, empty and overflowing, calm and trembling, all at once. These are not coincidences. These are alignments. The portal doesn't shout. It whispers through symbols, patterns, and moments that feel far too personal to be random. This is the moment where energy begins to reveal truth. The people around you may start acting differently. Conversations may end abruptly or open new doors of honesty. You might feel pulled away from certain connections and magnetically drawn to others. Do not resist this shift. The 2222 frequency reorders everything according to resonance. What no longer vibrates with your soul will quietly fall away. What is meant to stay will glow with new light. At first, it can feel like losing control, as if life is rearranging itself faster than you can understand. But remember this. You asked for this. You prayed for clarity, begged for purpose, called for peace. The universe answers in transformation, not comfort. The 2222 portal does not destroy your world. It reveals the architecture of truth beneath it. It peels back illusion, showing the divine blueprint that's been waiting all along. As you go through this day, you may feel sudden emotions rising for no reason. Sadness, longing, even joy that feels almost too big for your body. Let it happen. These are frequencies being released. Every tear is an old vibration leaving your system. Every sigh is an exhale from your past life, making room for what's next. This is purification in motion. You're not falling apart. You're falling into alignment. Sometimes you'll feel disconnected from everything, as if watching the world from behind a veil. That's because the veil is thinning. Between your mind and your higher self, the wall is dissolving. The voice you hear when you close your eyes, that gentle intuition, that inner knowing, is the true you emerging. The portal connects dimensions, yes, but more importantly, it reconnects you to yourself. You might wonder, why me? Why now? Because you are ready. You wouldn't have found this message otherwise. The 2222 energy doesn't chase anyone. It calls. Only those attuned enough to hear it respond. That means you have already been awakening long before today. This portal is simply your confirmation. And in that confirmation, a command hides. You can't go back. Once you see the truth, pretending you don't is no longer an option. Your soul is already expanding beyond the limits of the old story. Every cell in your body remembers that it was made of stardust, infinite, ancient, luminous. You are not a fragment of the universe. You are its reflection. If you've been restless, unable to sleep, or caught in vivid dreams lately, that's your system recalibrating. The portal works through dreams because dreams are where resistance dies. In sleep, the mind quiets and the soul speaks. Maybe you've dreamed of numbers, doors, or voices calling you. Those weren't dreams. They were messages from the field. The 2222 code isn't something you see, it's something you feel in your bones. So listen carefully to the silence around you. Notice how it hums. Notice how your breath aligns with something ancient and alive. That pulse you feel is the rhythm of the cosmos syncing with your own heartbeat. You are not separate from this energy. You are this energy. October 5th is simply the mirror reflecting that truth back to you. But be mindful. This portal brings accountability. Everything false becomes uncomfortable. The lies you tell yourself, the roles you've outgrown, the masks you wear to fit in, all begin to crumble under the frequency of truth. This is why so many feel emotional chaos during a collective awakening. The light is too pure to coexist with pretense, and that's exactly how rebirth begins, through sacred discomfort. Tonight, when you look at the moon, know that it too is aligned with you. Its light doesn't just illuminate, it activates. It charges your intuition, magnifies your thoughts, and mirrors your emotions. Under this lunar influence, old memories may surface, not to haunt you, but to heal you. Every emotion tonight is sacred communication. This Sunday's alignment is not an accident, it's choreography. You and the cosmos are dancing the same rhythm, the dance of remembrance. The portal does not promise ease, it promises truth. It asks one question: are you ready to live as who you really are? Because if you are, then from this moment on, nothing ordinary can contain you. The 2222 portal has opened, and it is not outside of you anymore. It's inside your words, your heartbeat, your breath, your silence. And from this day forward, October 5th, you will never see reality the same way again. The night of October 5th carries a sacred stillness, the kind of silence that hums like a heartbeat beneath the stars. The 2222 portal has reached its full alignment. You can almost feel the shift in the air, like invisible wings brushing against your skin. The energy no longer surrounds you, it moves through you. The old version of you, the one built on hesitation, on fear, on trying to be understood, is dissolving gently, like mist in the morning light. You may not realize it yet, but you are already being rewritten. The patterns that once bound you are losing their hold. The doubts that used to echo inside your mind have begun to fade into the background. In their place, there is space, vast, luminous, and alive. This is the new frequency of your being. The 2222 energy doesn't destroy the past, it redeems it. It takes every mistake, every delay, every heartbreak, and refines them into wisdom. This is what rebirth truly means. Not starting over, but awakening to what was always within you. During this phase, your manifestations accelerate. What you think about, you attract faster. What you feel, you create. The universe no longer feels distant. It responds like a mirror reflecting your inner state. That's why this period is sacred. Every thought is a seed, every word is a spell, every emotion is a brushstroke shaping the reality ahead. Speak gently, intend clearly, love deliberately. The portal amplifies everything. You'll notice new opportunities arriving unexpectedly. Conversations, offers, intuitive nudges, even people who seem to appear out of nowhere. These are not coincidences. The universe rearranges itself to match your vibration. When you rise, reality rises with you. When you align, the external world bows to that harmony. That is the silent law of the 2222 portal. But alignment isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's learning to stay awake even when life feels uncertain. You will still have moments of doubt, but now you'll watch them without drowning in them. You'll sense a deeper voice beneath the noise whispering, "You are safe. You are seen. You are becoming." This is the voice of your higher self, the part of you that never lost faith, the part that has walked with you through every dark night, waiting for this precise vibration to awaken. When you hear that whisper, don't question it, follow it. That voice is your compass now. The 2222 portal is an awakening of memory. It makes you remember who you were before the world told you who to be. It brings clarity where confusion lived. It makes the invisible visible. This is why emotions may still fluctuate. You're not breaking down, you're rearranging. Imagine a temple being restored stone by stone. That's your inner world right now. Every sacred truth that was buried beneath years of noise is surfacing. You are remembering your light, and as this remembrance deepens, you'll begin to attract others walking the same path. You'll meet souls who vibrate like you, not by searching, but by simply being. These encounters will feel like déjà vu, like meeting family you've never known but always loved. That's how the universe weaves connections during portal energy, not through effort, but through recognition. You'll also feel drawn to silence, nature, or stillness more than usual. These are not random preferences, they are sacred instincts. Your system craves harmony because harmony is the language of higher consciousness. If your body asks for rest, listen. If your heart longs for solitude, honor it. Transformation doesn't always roar, sometimes it whispers. In this state of rebirth, time feels strange. Hours may feel like minutes, or a moment may feel eternal. That's because the 2222 vibration bends linear time. It invites you to live from presence, not memory. Past and future merge into one infinite now, and in that now, you are free. You are no longer chasing meaning, you are becoming it. You are no longer seeking signs, you are the sign. The same universe you once prayed to now prays through you. And that realization, quiet, luminous, undeniable, is the greatest miracle of all. So when you wake up tomorrow, know this: the person you were before October 5th no longer exists. You have stepped into alignment, into remembrance, into light. You are carrying a new frequency that will guide everything from this point on. Breathe deeply and whisper to yourself, I am not waiting for the portal. I am walking through it because you already have, and now October 5th has arrived. The portal stands fully open, not in the sky, but in the sacred chambers of your heart. Today is not an ordinary Sunday. It is a mirror between worlds, a day when energy bends, intentions multiply, and the unseen becomes visible to those who dare to look within. This is the day the universe whispers, remember who you are. So what are you called to do on this day? Not rush, not force, not overthink. You are called to be present. Start your morning in silence. Before touching your phone, before speaking a word, close your eyes and breathe deeply. Feel your heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of the cosmos. With each inhale, imagine light pouring into you, gold, calm, and infinite. With each exhale, release everything that has weighed you down. This is how the day begins, with intention, with awareness, with surrender. Then speak your truth softly. I am aligned with the highest timeline. I am ready for divine guidance. I release the old and I welcome the new. Write it down if you can. Words carry vibration, and today the vibration of your voice is amplified tenfold. The 2222 portal magnifies energy. Every word spoken in love, every thought formed in gratitude returns multiplied. At sunrise, step outside if possible. Let the light touch your skin. The morning rays today are charged, not metaphorically, but energetically. They activate clarity. Whisper a thank you to the universe, not for what you have lost, but for what you've learned. At noon, drink water consciously. Water holds memory. Speak intention into it before you sip. Say, may this water cleanse me, restore me, and align me. As you drink, feel energy move through your body, your vessel adjusting to a higher frequency. At night, under the moonlight, or in quiet solitude, meditate for a few minutes. You don't need rituals, crystals, or chants. Just sit and breathe. Feel your body soften, your thoughts slow, and your soul expand. Imagine the numbers 2222 glowing above you, circling you like light made of time. This is not fantasy, it is resonance. You are aligning with your next version. Throughout the day, be mindful of your emotions. If tears come, let them. If joy bursts unexpectedly, let it overflow. Every emotion is a wave carrying data from your higher self. This is your soul speaking in its original language. And when confusion appears, because it will, remember that every awakening begins with uncertainty. You are learning to see without your eyes, to hear without your ears, to know without proof. The 2222 portal teaches you to trust the invisible before it becomes visible. That is faith, and faith is the bridge across every unknown. Now that you understand what is happening, know also what this message truly is. This video is not entertainment, it is activation. You were guided here because your soul recognized the sound of its own frequency. You are part of a collective awakening unfolding in real time, a shift that will ripple through every timeline, every generation, every dream. This is why your energy matters. Every like, every comment, every connection formed under this light strengthens the resonance of this message. Together, we are amplifying the vibration of awareness across the planet. So once more, declare your alignment. Comment 999 below as your code of manifestation. Let it echo through the field as your personal seal of transformation. Let this Sunday be your testimony. Walk slowly, speak kindly, be deliberate with your thoughts. The veil between the seen and unseen is thin, and your energy is shaping what comes next. You are not just experiencing this portal, you are creating through it. Because this is what the 2222 portal was always about, not escaping reality, but remembering that you are its architect. So as this sacred day ends, lift your face to the night sky and whisper these words like a vow. I accept the light that I am. I walk through this gate with courage. I trust the divine plan unfolding in me, and know with every cell of your being that something inside you has shifted forever. The doubts may return, but the knowing will remain. The noise may rise, but the light within you will not fade. You are not waiting for miracles. You are the miracle. You are not following the portal. You are the portal. You are not searching for the light. You are the light. You are the light. You are the portal. This is your confirmation.